What's up? It's One Rhino One. I am working with a positive post on an Ithaka atomizer today. I was putting together some coils earlier and I realized my stinking O-ring is busted again. I don't know if you can tell here, but I'm going to kind of hold this open and just show you that it's jacked. What happens when this gets screwed up is this positive post actually makes a connection with the negative post, and it causes the battery to show 0.0 ohm resistance and not fire, which just is irritating as all get out. So, I dealt with this for probably, I don't know, 3 weeks. I just kept burning through O-rings and O-rings and O-rings, and I ordered the O-ring kits in mass quantity, so I don't pay a lot for them, but I've got 1,000,000 black O-rings, and I've got none of these left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a more permanent solution to this. What I've got here is heatsink wire wrap. And I couldn't tell you what size this is. I just grabbed a bunch of them from Amazon, and I've got them over this white so you can kind of see what they are. I just grabbed a value pack which has tons of sizes. Got them from Amazon, got them shipped prime. They were here in no time. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the heatsink wire wrap to go around this positive post and fix this issue, and it'll last me a lot longer. I've already done it on a couple other ones, and it lasts quite a bit longer. So let me get a piece here. There's a good enough piece, and that might even be too big. I'm going to slide it over the positive post. Uh-oh, this is too small a wire. Much too small. So let me grab it a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger gauge here, and as you can see, I kind of got the value pack going here. Just a little bit bigger. Make sure this slides right over it, no problem, and it does. So let me again cut a piece so I can actually do something here. There we go, right there. That ought to be big enough. I'm going to take this and slide it over the positive post. Now, I've got a big torch here. You should always be careful with fire, blah, blah, blah. There we go. Kind of just heat sink it down, Get her nice and tight against the post. Boom. Give that a second to cool down so I don't end up cussing on YouTube, because that wouldn't be polite. Nobody would like that. This is great big gauge heatsink. And what I'm going to do is I actually cut down the middle of it to open it up. So it's kind of just like a flap of rubber. And I'm going to cut a little square out of here to go over the top of it. Boom. Okay. Now I've got some small standard size heads here for my electrician screwdriver. I just call it that because that's all I use it for. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's put that in, and I'm just going to center it in the middle there. Put myself a little hole. Make it easier to get that center post through there. When I did that, I pushed it through, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's kind of a little divot on this stuff. You probably can't against that dark black towel, but we like to present things nicely, and chrome looks good on black anyways. When I push that screwdriver through, there's kind of a dimple. I want to put that dimple up so that I can seal down there against the bottom real tight. So I put the middle piece on first, make sure it's nice and low. Then I put this on, dimple up. Remember, dimple up. See here, which, my big huge fingers, let's see if we can get this sucker going here. Kind of stick it on there. Let's see here. Now you may be tempted to do this double thick, this bottom piece. Down, it won't work. Once that's on there nice and tight, go ahead and grab myself some fingernail clippers here and just kind of set this not on the dimple, just below it, and just flatten it out a little bit so I'm not taking up too much space. Now I don't do anything to this as far as heating it up. I'm just going to leave it just like that. It's a little bit more durable than that crap plastic, so it's gonna last a little bit longer. And now I'm just going to go ahead and trim this around the base. Nice and tight so it looks good. I do quality craftsmanship, see? Let's see here. Maybe it'd help if I hold these right. Nice and tight. See? This is what I end up having. So instead of paying $2-3 a set for O-rings because I only need one, I just use the heatsink wire to make this a non-issue. I always check it before I put them back together. But another issue with those other O-rings is you can't really tell they're damaged. I had to take this off and then literally pull on the sides because I knew that was what was causing my issue, because it's caused the same issue 100 times. And as you can see, I mean, just right there, it's busted right on the edge. And that's an important part, so we'll go ahead and put this back together here. Nice and easy so I don't screw it up. And let's see here. And it's tightening up nicely. Better put my big screwdriver back on for this part. Let's see here. Oh, there's a sucker. There we are. Put that again. Remember, I like to have my standard head crossways. So wicks flow this way. Inside the standard head goes this way. So, and that's all tight and nice and good, and I think I'm ready to build some coils. See, I will do that on the very next video. Stick around.